Let's start. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Let's start prayer. Yeah. Do some prayer, refresh motivations. Yeah, Joel. Joel will lead. Yeah.
Okay, so on page 6, taking refuge in generating bodhicitta. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. To the Buddha, Dharma, and Arya Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. By the merit from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. Page 11. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment and anger to near ones, and aversion to others. Page 12. 7-limb prayer. Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. (26)
15. Hatdra. Mental.
Oh, 15. Page 15.
Yeah. Mental of Heart Sudra.
Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhi Soha. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhi Soha. Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhi Soha. Page 26, short mandala. This ground, anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon, I offer in visualization as a field of Buddhas. May all sentient beings thus enjoy this pure land. Om Dam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Nayata Yami.
Oh yeah, good morning everyone. Yeah, we are reading continuously 37 practice of Bodhisattvas. Yeah, actually, big difference between studying Dharma and studying science. Yeah, very big difference. When we are studying Dharma, first to try to understand the meaning. Try to understand the meaning. Not be satisfied to listen once. Listen more and more. Important to first to understand, try to understand the meaning of the text. Then second, to habituate, with the meaning, to to reflect, and again, make conviction with the mind, then habituate, again and again. Then it will transform your mind, Yeah, it changes your life. This is the purpose, Actually, there are two purposes of the studying Dharma, The long-term purpose, short-term purpose. Long-term purpose means after death, what will happen, What will be benefit, after death, Short-term purpose in the this life, How much, benefit to make more richness this life, yeah? Actually, if you don't believe, God or karma or previous life or next life, Buddhahood, but you are still seeking happiness, in this life, yeah? Therefore, in this life, to become, for to becoming happiness, we need property, external object, materials, material. This, of course, we need, to have, for be happy, or satisfied with this life, yeah. Along only material, realistic development of property, we will not satisfied, fully, not completed, this love, richness, not completed, of this love, yeah. This is true, yeah. Otherwise, if you have more money, then you should be guaranteed, happy, always. No guarantee, yeah. Many people, rich people, still have depression, stress, anxiety, there, This is the problem, the lacking in the world, lacking the mind, always looking outside, always chasing, the material development, looking, always. Then depression come, stress come, anxiety come, Yeah, this is the very clear, You understand, you should look in the community, to the people, yeah? This is very big difference, The calmness, the calm mind by practicing Dharma or meditating or some pleasure by gaining some property, that is the big differences, When you have the good, delicious food, the pleasure, short moment, After digested, it's gone, It's gone, yeah? The pleasure. The meditation, calmness, remain for a long time with your mind. Similar, yeah? The two parts to understand the meaning of the text. I don't know, here people are satisfied. Listen once, then satisfied. I listen this. Then not come back. This is not sufficient, yeah? Again. Listen is you are understanding, going in deeper. You are experiencing more richness. This is very important, Read more and more. Also, nobody take this text, after teaching, at home, to reflect for reflection, Just live there, It's not sufficient. After teaching, should bring text back home. Then you have time, instead of watching TV, if you can read again, review, and reflect the meaning and habituate, and try to practice, as much as in the daily life, Big differences, It makes change, your life. Really, even though in your this very life, if you face some problem, you can solve the problem, You can challenge easily. You have more resilience, in this life. Otherwise, sometimes people face some big problem, then try to read it to commit suicide, At least, if you can think more and more meaning of this, it prevent this problem. Yeah.
Yeshua, is there a commentary of this that you recommend?
Mm-hmm.
Of the 37 practices, like if we were to...
I don't know. Actually, His Holiness put in the Dalai Lama did one commentary.
Okay.
I don't know it translated into English or not. I don't know right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, is there one you recommend though?
Actually, it's not. Yeah, but I think you need commentary. Actually, this is very simple sentences,
Okay.
very easy to understand, not hard, not necessary, not require
It seems pretty
commentary.
simple.
Yeah, simple text. Very simple. But if you need, require the commentary of it. Yeah, you may find. Yeah, you can find. Yeah, definitely. Actually, to keep the meaning of the text, at least one stanza, you watch, read all 37 stanzas. Then with the meaning of which stanza which be more suitable, for you, then you memorize this sentence, this stanza, and reflect and meditation of the meaning of it, that's meditation, then can change your life. Is very big, benefit, will come. Okay. Yeah. Actually, mind, we have to command creed by the practicing Dharma is the best way, Especially the mind training teaching, This is mind training teaching, Mind training, to give training to the mind, Mind becomes stronger, more powerful, Otherwise, our mind is very flexible, very fragile, It has a little problem, will go down, We get some little pressure, go up, go down, go out easily, This is not enough yet. The practice with the mind, Can read more and more. This is very helpful. Yeah. Okay. Now we read text. Okay. There are many things to learn from this text. Yeah. Go to stanza number 20. This stanza, we call this stanza transforming hatred into the path, or transforming the object of hatred into the path. Okay? Shedan lamge, in Tibetan says Shedan lamke, tangyu lam dikewa. Understand? Transforming anger or object of anger into path. This is the name of this stanza number 20. Okay, that I read, these ones. The practice of all the Bodhisattvas is to subdue the mind with the forces of loving kindness and compassion. For unless the real adversary, my own anger, is defeated, outer enemies, though I may conquer them, will continue to appear. I read one Tibetan. Rangi shedan trawo matunas, chiru trawo tuishin pewakis, tiji chanda nyingi mapungi, rangi tuwa keselangis. That here this stanza teach us, how to challenge, how to subdue or conquer enemies, teach us, this stanza, Actually, generally, people, in the human world, when we are challenging or confront to the enemies, we try to eliminate, other people, Yeah, this is the way of the worldly people, The Dharma says this is wrong. You are taking the wrong technique, mistaken technique, If you eliminate one enemy, it increases two enemies. If you make the father enemy, his wife child become enemy of you. Yeah, this is very true. Yeah. Instead of it, if you try to reduce your anger, it will transform the other enemy into the friends. Yeah. This is talking here. This is very, very logical, reasoning, Rangataw, Shetantaw, Matunas, Parataw, Dina Pewages, yes, Dalen Jejana, Da. We usually say in Tibetan, Dale Jejana, Da. Dalen Jejana, Da means if somebody harmed you, you respond with a harm, increase harming. Yeah? Therefore, he says, when we are challenging or confronting or subduing the enemy, we usually use the gun, knife, Here says you use the as weapon, compassion and love. Very nice, yeah. Chanda Nyingji Mapungi, military of the compassion and love, he say here. Yeah. Also, Shangdi Deva say, here on this point, Shangdi Deva commented, he suggested, Sading Tamji Koyo, Dini Koya Kalana, Sandizan Koye, Sadisam Yodan Sung means if you want to cover the earth with the leather will be not sufficient, yeah? It's very impossible, yeah? Sufficient leather, you kill all animal, it's not sufficient, yeah, to cover whole earth, Instead of if you use a piece of leather cover your feet, it will be equal to cover the whole earth. Shangdi Deva say, it is similar. It means you don't try to eliminate external enemy. Instead of it, you try to subdue your own anger. Yeah, this is teach us how to challenge anger, how to subdue anger. How to subdue enemies. Enemies. If somebody talks something negative about your unblessed words, somebody used, instead of it, you use pleasant words for as response. Then it's very good. Yeah, this is talking here. Okay, then now next 21. The title, the stanza named Transforming Attachment into the Path, transforming object of attachment into the path. Okay, this 21 stanza 21. And here say, I read once. The practice of all the Bodhisattvas is to turn away immediately from the things which bring desire and attachment. For the pleasures of the senses are just like salty water. The more we taste of them, the more our thirst increase, more our thirst increase. In Tibetan say, debe yunze lende chudanda, chizam jajan sepa pewa jus, kanla shiza jewe ngobana, telapon jesela lens. This is talking, the depict of the desire, desire, depict of desire. Desire is very increasing infinitely, If you want give one more, want two, and need three, 100 and 200, This is talking, like the salty water. If you drink salty water, it's never quench, You will increase thirst, your thirst increase, want to drink more and more, and more, This is example, yeah. Debe This is more difficult for us, to practice, than anger, to eliminate anger, We understand, anger easily it harming us. We understand, Sometimes attachment help us, Yeah, definitely, yeah. Therefore, yeah. This is, according to the real practitioner or the practitioner who can practice seriously or, or really seeking the liberation beyond of this love, this is then it's okay, yeah, to abandon, should abandon, attachment, That actually this is, we have to comprehend, according to our life, according to our situation, yeah. Less desire, less too much desire make problem us, Yeah, if we are something we are enough, it should be satisfied with that, Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, we should have the attachment to the family, We should attach to the family, We cannot survive, because we don't have now the love which comes by training, mind, This is not mixed with attachment, Our love to family is related to the biological, factor or relationship, Our love comes, by relationship, or biological factor, Biological factor means mother born the baby is related, is biologically related, Therefore, it creates nature, have love, the kids, Or friend is love, this is by relationship, comes, This help us, to survive in this love, yeah. But it says too much attachment is a big problem. If you have too much attachment to a friend, it make big problem, Yeah.
So how do you describe the difference between love and attachment? Is attachment, does that have a
Pure, our love mixed with attachment. The pure love comes by training mind.
Yeah.
Training mind. The pure love we can share even our enemy, This is the pure love come by training like this kind of training, He want happiness as I want happiness, Therefore, I should create happiness for him, We are similar, no? Yeah, come love this by this training. This is not mixed with attachment. This you can share, include, enemy, If you have this love, it can never make problem, That love mixed with attachment, then when you depart this someone, it make big problem, Sometimes divorce, boyfriend, girlfriend, the big problem, this because this love is mixed with attachment, Too much love, I'll tell you one example. Too much love mixed attachment make problem, one example. I heard one teacher from Tibet, He is the yoga teacher. He has many students. One of his students girl told him, teacher, what I have to do? My boyfriend, I go out, he's always calling to me. Always. Where are you? Where are you going to? With whom you says like that, She says this make more anxiety, depression, stress, This make the problem make too much love, Yeah. Yeah, then as too much love mixed with attachment, it reached to very high. Then sometimes if you lost that friend, then sometimes somebody try to commit suicide, Don't eat food, cannot sleep, like this kind of problem, Actually, this is not necessary, Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the too much attachment problem, We reduce attachment, We cannot abandon attachment at all right now, yeah. But the reduce, keep balance, yeah, this is important, yeah. Okay, then now we go to next. Oh, then that it's talking about emptiness. (22). The practice of all Bodhisattvas is never too certain. Sorry, 22, yeah. Uncertain, entertain concepts, yeah, sorry, which revolve around dualistic notion of preserver and perceived in the knowledge that all these appearances are but the mind itself. Willist, yeah? Mind's own willist, mind's own nature, it is forever beyond the limitation of ideas. Yeah. Chidanawa did the rank sims simni dune trebe tadande tingi shine sunzi tsemanam yilemeche kesela lens. This is actually you should have commentary about this area. On this area, actually interpret different sikul interpretation. Mind only sikul, autonoma madhyaminga sikul, pasangika madhyaminga sikul. They interpret different ways, Yeah. Therefore, you should have commentary.
Is this text Yogacara then?
Yeah. Yogacara means mind only sikul, yeah. Yeah, we usually follow the Parsangika sikul, interpreting, yeah. This is talking, it is talking the nature of the reality of the mind, This is talking the emptiness of mind. It says, mind itself does not exist from itself since beginningless, Yeah. This is talking that during the meditation, it's talking about the meditation, When we meditate about emptiness, we should think, we should think there is nothing exists from its own entity. Everything mental projection, mental creation. Everything exists with only designation, This is interpreting the higher sigul of Bodhisattva, If meditation, then all negative emotion cannot stand up. Yeah. All negative emotion based on the delusion which comprehending things exist from its own entity. Okay? The reality is everything does not exist from its own entity. Yeah, anger, jealousy, attachment, ignorance, all of these collapsing, They have no base. They don't have base. They are rooted baseless, okay? They are based, all negative emotion, including ignorance, based on something absolute. In reality, nothing absolute. Everything dependent. Yeah. Therefore, you practice this to try to understand, reflect the meditation, really, really peaceful, make peaceful.
I don't want to offer a commentary, but in looking at this stanza, I'm sort of led to believe that because it is about emptiness, the heart and the mind coexist. They're interdependent. Would you say that's right?
Yeah.
In this context?
Yeah, independent, nothing absolute. It's very, when analyzing or material emptiness, self is very good. Your own I, you examine your own I. Where is the I?
Yeah.
What is the I? Cannot find from your part of body, from the aggregates. We never find.
Yeah.
But I exist, because we are experiencing,
I mean, for me, being so glued to my mind, when I meditate, being reminded that there's a heart there, and trying to, should I say, connect them. It's sort of that's kind of my way of understanding emptiness. The interconnectedness of everything.
Yeah, now we cannot really, very difficult to reach on the exact on the bond, But we are reaching too close to the bond, yeah. This is very enough right now.
You're a lot closer than I am.
These help a lot us, If we actually reach on the exact on the bond, then you are changed. Oh, is it Rob? Oh, not? People ask you. Yeah, but we try to reach, if we're close, we're reaching to the close of the bond, it helps us a lot,
Bart wants to say something.
According
It's like if you can break through the veil of the material plane,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, yeah.
There's those two realities, right?
Mm.
Conventional, ultimate.
Mm. Two
But
truths.
they're together. They subtle interplay together.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't mean that there's nothing.
Yeah.
It just means nothing exists in and of itself.
Exactly, yeah.
So then when you kind of get that, then you can be so generous because
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing, you're not losing anything because there's no ground anyways.
Yeah.
But it's not nihilism. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean nothing
Yeah,
matters.
not, yeah, yeah,
big
yeah,
difference.
yeah. At this area, sometimes people fall down into the nihilism, you know.
Yeah.
That's extreme.
Yeah. At that moment, you should to lead your thought to the conventional value, you know, conventional value
Yeah.
means it exists. Otherwise, we don't feel happiness. We don't feel suffering, you know. This proves us the existing conventionally.
Yeah.
No?
No, well said. Because I think we
Yeah, good,
try
yeah.
to
Yeah.
avoid the conventional.
Yeah, but this is very good, you know. Sometimes she feels, you know, sometimes, oh, we don't have anything, you know. This is very good. This is very to
Yeah, it's
reaching to the close,
Yeah.
to the bond, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
it's like it's all a game, but once you know it's a game, you still experience life, material desire, but it's more at ease.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's more at ease.
Mm.
It's like us humans, we want certainty, and thus there's so much
Yeah,
anxiety.
if you understand the real bond, you know, then after wake up from meditation, you transform totally. Then you see, you know, you see everything is like the illusion, you know, like illusion rainbow, you know,
Yeah.
shimmering mirage, you know.
Phantom.
Yeah, you see, you know, oh, this appeared to me, you know, from its own entity, but it is not, does not exist from its own entity, you know. You feel like immediately. Yeah,
And then things are more workable.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's good.
Yeah, try. Then also not sufficient only study, then pray to deity and Lama Tsongkhapa, like Lama Tsongkhapa, like Yamantaka deity, Manjushri deity, and the prostration, practice mandala practice prostration, so on and so forth, to create the more merits, you know. Then you reach certain experience, you know. You reach something special experience. When you understand the emptiness, you will gain something special experience. If you have something special experience, it changed your life totally, you know. Yeah. Now we are going the intellectual level.
Yeah.
Just try to reach the experience level. Yeah, then transform totally life. Yeah.
So when we engage in these different practices, is that really a way of integrating conventional with ultimate reality?
Like.
Well, for instance, when we study,
Yeah.
we
Always there.
mantras.
Always there. Coexist.
Yeah.
Conventional truth, ultimate truth exist. Coexist.
Yeah.
Always there.
But
Their
this is
conventional value,
making us aware.
ultimate value.
Yeah.
We feel the conventional value, but we cannot feel the ultimate value.
Yeah.
Then now we try to
But in doing
see the
practice,
ultimate value.
We can see the ultimate, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right now we cannot see. Therefore, we follow to the appearance.
Okay. The
You know?
appearance of-
Yeah, appearance. Appearance is the conventional value.
Yeah.
We follow always the appearance. Then we face big problem. That try to see the real value, you know, ultimate value, you know.
So the emptiness is actually a characteristic of the conventional. It's a characteristic of the conventional.
Of the phenomena. Yeah, of the phenomena.
Phenomena.
Yeah.
It's a characteristic.
The all phenomena has two characteristics. all phenomena has two characteristics or two definition, two definition, two entities, all phenomena has. One said emptiness, one has conventional, the convention, the two aspects, everything has two aspects,
Dependent on each
Mm.
other. So
Yeah,
emptiness is empty.
coexist, coexist. If we don't have the convention, we don't have the emptiness. Emptiness coexists with the phenomena,
So emptiness is empty.
Yeah, emptiness also empty, yeah. Okay, this is it's beyond the word, it's beyond the language. It tried to see the by experience, the real bond, yeah. Cannot speak with the words, cannot explain with the words, The real, we are just we are talking about one picture, We can talk about a picture of emptiness, but they cannot touch, cannot handle to the emptiness, It's beyond of the word, It's the beyond of the words, okay? Also, therefore, it's very important to start the commentary about emptiness, the authentic teacher like Lama Tsongkhapa,
If that's the case, then really a lot of these terms that we use, like love, compassion, wisdom, empathy, they're words. They're just words.
Mm.
Because we really, ultimately, can't understand them at a conventional level,
Mm.
right?
Mm. Mm.
So really, they're just words. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
symbols
yeah,
or
yeah.
something
Yeah,
representing
yeah.
Yes, that we can't fully articulate. Because if you ask me what is love, I'm not sure if I could really tell you. Does that make sense?
What is love?
Yeah, well, or even some of these other words that we use a lot.
Love, like.
Love, compassion,
Yeah.
empathy, wisdom. I understand what they are conventionally or intellectually,
Mm.
but on a larger, ultimate level, I'm not sure if I do.
We cannot find.
Or I cannot
Yeah.
articulate it.
Yeah, on the ultimate level, yeah. But here problem. When we are talking about emptiness, then we use this word ultimate, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we are general talking in the worldly, yeah, the ultimate is there,
Yeah.
This is depend to the topic,
Yeah.
This is very important,
It's funny though how all these words are contingent on the other words, or they're, you can't have happiness without suffering. You can't have ultimate without conventional.
Yeah.
It's like to understand them even conventionally, we need the other kind. It's opposite,
Mm.
or it's partner. Does that make sense?
I'm getting lost.
Yeah, I think I.
10 minutes ago. 10 minutes
Sorry.
ago.
I'm so sorry.
I just lost
Ken, bring us back.
Entirely.
Bring us back in, man.
what they're talking about. And I'm
Language in
like
itself is doing
in
this.
orbit,
Yeah,
some
I
of them
know.
are observing, saying,
I'm so sorry.
what's
What-
going on?
Who spiked the
because
Cheerios?
I got 21, but then at 22,
You took a left
we
turn.
went somewhere,
I'm so sorry.
and I'm still on 21. So I'm lost.
I'm not gonna talk anymore.
I'm just
Stand in the corner.
flummoxed.
Time out.
Time.
But
Mhm.
Rob, the words you were saying, and I have never heard these terms conventional and the other one before, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to wrap my head around it. But the words you're saying, wisdom, love, all these things, they're all things we strive for. And as the other piece, yeah, it's cool to strive for them, but don't get attached to having them or getting them. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a stab.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right. And the way you said it, the appearance of a word, it reflects something. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're probably just looking at the duality
I'm lost.
of all of this.
Lost.
So
Mhm.
I-
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I was at this point. I lost you 10 minutes ago. So
I'm sorry.
I'm confused.
Okay. Yeah. I read.
I have a question,
Uh-huh.
observation. Thank you. He uses the words in that verse, he uses the words, the notion of perceiver and perceived. So that's the dualistic view.
Where? Notion of
Second
perceiver. Uh-huh.
Dualistic notions of perceiver and perceived.
Dualistic notions, sungjin tsemas, yeah? We Tibetan says, Chidranawadi rangi simsi dinimi sungjin tsema namsa, sungjin tsemas. Actually, sungjin tsema means this is the dualistic perception, Dualistic perception means this perception, perceiving things appear from its own entity. That is the dualistic perception. Yeah.
That's what he's saying to get away from. Don't see in that way.
Hmm?
So the verse is saying that the Bodhisattva
Hmm.
does not want to see in that way, dualistic way.
Yeah, dualistic way, actually sees dualistic way, there is many level. Within itself, there are different, stages, even you understand emptiness fully, still have some dualistic there. But you don't have clinging. Understand? This is the difference. The ordinary people, the both, dualistic perception also clinging. Yeah, clinging, grasping. Yeah, this is the difference. After understand, that after you experience the real emptiness, but the dualistic perception is still there. It is remain for long, to a high stage of the Bodhisattva path. It is just the delusion, the delusion, the things see, the Bodhisattva watch their own body, they have dualistic perception, but they don't have clinging to the body. This is the difference, yeah. Dualistic itself, there are many different layers. Some subtle, some gross level exist, some subtle level, yeah.
And in terms of the behavior, then this practice is you don't see a distinction between you and me. The Bodhisattva will see everybody the same.
Yeah, and everyone see everyone as the value of lack of inherent existence. Yeah, but things appear to them exist from their own entity, but they don't have clinging. This is the differences. Okay? Yeah, dualistic perception, we said ninang. Ninang means when they watch the phenomena, it appears through their eyes or mind from its own entities. That is dualistic. That is the dualistic. Okay? Yeah, then we go next. Now we are talking about the meditation, Then now during the pause of meditation, how Bodhisattva practice, The next, yeah. 23. The practice of all the Bodhisattvas is to let go of grasping. When encountering things one finds pleasant or attractive, considering them to be like rainbows in the summer skies, beautiful in appearance, yet in truth devoid of any substances. Yeah. I read in Tibetan. 23. Yudan Trebana, Yajun Jasun Chishin, Zebana, Tempera Meditation, Shinjabo, Gesela Lanes. Yeah, that if you fully understand, you understand emptiness, you are meditate on emptiness for 1 hour or half hour. After wake up from meditation, then you see things like rainbow, When we see the rainbow, looks like that many beautiful flowers, Yeah, we understand, there's no flower, Similar, Similar. Things appear to you from its own entity, but you understand, it should not, exist, from its own entity, Everything just the mind created, mental projection, Exist on the level of the designation, Designation, Nominally, This is talking. This is the benefit, Yeah. Then next. Now 25, 24? Okay. The practice of all the Bodhisattvas is to recognize delusion. Whenever one is confronted by adversity or misfortune, for these sufferings are just like the death of a child in a dream, and it is so exhausting to cling to delusory perceptions as real. Actually, the 23, the stanza, the name we call the preventing the grasping to the phenomena, the preventing clinging to the phenomena, okay, to the object of the attachment. Next, prevent the clinging or grasping to the object of anger, hatred, okay. That I read on the Tibetan ones. 24. Dungenazo Milan Pushida, Tuna Demberson, Adanse, Tiji Medican that Tevete, Tuvertava Gesela lanes. Yeah, this is we have to outlook, we have to view, when we have suffering, If in your dream, if somebody dream died your own son, in the dream time you are suffering, you are suffering, you feel the son of you die, This is not true, really, After wake up from dream, you understand, This is the delusion, Son is not died, But, This similar when you are suffer, he's talking. When we have suffering, if we clinging suffering exists from itself, we have more suffering. Understand? When we have suffering, if we can view it exists nominally, it does not exist from its own entity, less, suffering, Yeah, this is talking here. teaching me taking the trebices, true the Geshe. Yeah, therefore sometimes get, strong anger or strong desire. At that moment, try to view, to see the reality, of the phenomena, Yeah, what it able to us is just illusion, delusion, yeah. This is talking here. Okay. That next the sixth perfection. Start from sixth perfection, yeah. Okay, then now stop here. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Page 38 on the book.
Mm.
Dedication of merits. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from their sufferings. May the precious body mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline but increase forevermore. Page 55. Om Swasti. Like the countless light rays that radiate from the ruby mountain, exquisite Amitayus, Lord of everlasting life, who captivates and one does not tire of seeing, whose essence is of infinite life, the nectar of immortality. Please instantly grant our Guru the city of stable and everlasting life. You are intelligent and skillful in upholding the traditions of Buddha, spreading the holy Dharma through explanations and practices, in order to lead disciples onto the path to liberation. You are the one who is an unequal guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to enjoy excellent health. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious and holy Guru to bless me to be never separated from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separated from my perfect Guru. May I enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of the stages and path, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Om Guru Vajramuni Sasana Vimukti Soha. 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 Page 40. Make Sima prayer.
Yeah.
Meg me sir waiter jen reze dream jambe wang bo jambe yang ganje ge bezo ge zongava la zandra pe la zoade me za we de je je me jembe wang bo jambe ya kanje ge bezo ge zongava lo zandra veja la zoande me za ve de je reze me jambe wang bo jambe ya
zangaba lo zandagbe jala zoande
Om Benza
Sado
Sato
Samaya Manu Balaya Benza Sado Denoba Deda Dedo Membawa Sudogayo Membawa Zubogayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Zavazidi Mebra Sarvagama Zuzami Zidaji Guru Aho Bhagavan Zavadadagata Benza Mamenuza Benza Bhava Maha Samaya Zado Bezo. Oh, yeah.